Hello and welcome back. This is Nom Nom and we are once again in Oxygen Not Included. This is the lab lair test base of mine where I try some things out before I run them through in survival games. I just wanted to talk quickly today about thermal regulators and aqua tuners and doing a bypass when certain conditions are met when using these two devices. So by bypass, what I mean is I want it to run until a certain condition is met, and then I want it to stop running. In this case here, I've got a thermal regulator set up with a loop that comes into this water, should dump off some of the cold or take up some of the heat from the water, and then run around again. But what happens when my thermal regulator, the gas inside the pipe, reaches my target temperature, and I want to turn the regulator off, but have the gas continue to flow through the pipe and continue to circulate in my loop. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause here, and we're going to bring in a gas bridge, and we're going to connect here to my hydrogen reservoir that I set up just for the purposes of this demo. And we're going to see here that the hydrogen is going to feed in. Now I just wanted to talk about another thing here with the way you can feed these loops in. If I were to feed this loop in with an extra pipe here, if I had my bridge stop and feed a pipe here and have this pipe connect in and the bridge was down below it, like that, and I had this pipe connect here, that would actually cause me to overfill the pipe, and I could get to a state where the pipe stops moving because the gas has nowhere to go. Okay, so here you can see that my thermal regulator is running. The gases are coming in here at 24 degrees. They're coming out at 10 degrees. This is pretty much what I expect. It loses 14 degrees off with whatever I put in it. But these are half packets, so it's coming around a second time, and it's combining with my gas over here to fill up to full packets. And these are even less than half packets. I'm not sure. Looks like I need to fill this up with some more hydrogen. There we go. So yeah, it's going to fill up. It looks like it's going to take 3 passes here to fill up my entire hydrogen pipe, but you can see that it's continuing to cool down, even though I'm adding in this hydrogen here at 26 degrees, merging with the half packets that I've already cooled down. But it's starting to cool down, and then my water over here, which is at 26 degrees, it's going to take a while to cool down because I'm cooling down a liquid with a gas, and the masses are so very different that it's just going to take a long time for this water to cool down. All right, so my pipe should be full now. Looks like these are all not quite full packets. Coming out the other end now, we should be full packets. So let's wait for this to go around. And you'll notice, even though I have another pipe, an external source connecting to my loop, it's not overflowing. So I am going to go ahead and deconstruct this for now. Oh, I guess I have to destroy it. I'm going to destroy that. And so what I want to talk about now is automation. So here I have my gas coming through. Now it's at 10 degrees. It's pretty much going to be there for a while, because when it enters this over here, it's coming in at 10 and it's coming out at 23. It's just taking a really long time to cool down this water, which is to be expected when you're dealing with a situation like this. But let me take a look at my automation. What I'm looking for here is in ventilation, I'm looking for the gas pipe thermosensor. I'm going to put that right here with the automation wire, connecting it right here. And then let me take a look at the settings, and I'm going to say, you know, if this is below 23 degrees, then I want this to stop. And oh, we already hit let's say 22 degrees. It is, hello. Green signal. Oh, green signal if it's above. There you go. Sorry, my bad. A green signal if it's above 22 degrees. So if it goes below 22 degrees, I'm going to get a red signal, and it's going to say, hey, don't run the thermal regulator right now. And it looks like we're hovering right around 23. It's going to take a really long time. Let's give it 23 again and see if we can get it to trigger. For the sake of getting this to run, we'll just say 25 right now. Okay, it stops, but when it stops, my loop stops. And the fix for that is to put a bridge that connects to the output pipe the same number of spaces away from where it exits the input pipe. So I'm going to bypass this input pipe. So if I can't go in the input, I'm going to go straight. One pipe. And then on the output, I'm going to come out one pipe, and I'm going to put a gas bridge so that it connects right there. Now I should never have any stuttering in my pipes as a result. If I re-enable this thing, now it's passing through and it never pauses. I don't have any gaps in my pipe and it never pauses. So that's the key, that the pipe, the bridge has to go into the out the number of spaces away from it is from the in. I could move it over several and it should still work because it has to travel from the in. Now it's going to be weird. You're going to have a segment of pipe that's empty between the where the bridge enters the output and the output from the thermal regulator. Now let's look at the next one here. So we've got the aqua tuner, and we're going to do the same deal. So let me get a plumbing liquid bridge and connect over here. So now I'm pumping in my supercoolant. These are 10 kilograms liquid pipe, so these are going to fill up on the first pass. It's my supercoolant is at minus 28, so that's going to cool the water down really fast. Might actually trigger this thing to turn off because it's going to cool down my hydrogen. So we'll put this at 20 degrees because I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Now we see we're coming around here. I've also got it set up to cool my steam turbine for when that starts to run. So now I'm running my aqua tuner. It's coming in at 20 and it's leaving at 6. Okay, but what happens when I go to do my automation? And I have my liquid element temperature sensor. Where's that at? That's in plumbing. My liquid pipe thermo sensor. I'm going to put that right there with some automation wire connecting it here. I also want to talk real quickly about where I have my automation wire. I always have, or my sensor, I always have the sensor, the tile immediately adjacent to the input. Same thing over here, so I had to do it up above. I couldn't do it in this bottom square. The tile immediately adjacent to the input is where I'm checking for the temperature. So same scenario is going to happen here. I'm going to say, hey, if this is below 20 degrees, so I'm sorry, if it's above 20 degrees, then run. So it's running, but when as soon as I get a packet that's going to be 20 degrees or less than 20 degrees, we're going to stall. Same exact solution for how to get around this. So I'm going to take my insulated pipe. Yep. And we're going to connect it there. Now, as soon as this thing, let's call it 21 degrees. And come on, you can do it. We're almost there. It's doing its best to cool off my giant reservoir of water. There we go. So it stops. Now it goes into the overflow. You'll notice here I ended up with... Let me destroy this real quick. Oh, I thought I had a gap, but I think I just filled it in. So when this thing starts running again, which it won't unless I lower this, let's see, 19. I end up having one glob of supercoolant stuck in the pipe. And that is partially because I forgot to destroy that bridge and let it overfill. The other reason is because I'm more than one tile away from where I exited and where I entered. And the way to fix that, and I actually did this backwards on the aqua tuner, if I destroy this and this, looks like I need to destroy a little bit more, but that's fine. We'll come back to our aqua tuner, utilities. Aqua tuner is made out of steel. Plumbing, our insulated pipe. If I come down instead of up on this aqua tuner, and then I do my bridge, then I fixed that problem that I created. Automation wire I broke also. And now I need to put that bridge back. Okay, just to make sure that the plumbing is full there. So I'm getting some overheat damage over here. Oh, because I never plugged in. There you go. So that should be cooling. I'm actually going to do a quick fill here with steam. 20 kilograms. I didn't have enough steam. That didn't really work, did it? Only got it. Fill. 20 kilograms. Steam. There you go. That worked. So that should keep us from overheating. We've got some super coolant on the ground to help transfer the heat into the steam. We should be all good. Alright, so I can destroy this bridge. That's full up. So there we have it. We have a bypass. If this thing gets below 19, we'll say 21. Just turn it off. Turns off, and without a hitch, I've got a continuation on the flow. Set it back to 19. No interruption, and there it continues to flow. So there you have it. That's my quick tutorial on doing overflows on aqua tuners and thermo regulators. 11 minutes and done. All right. Appreciate you guys watching my videos. As always, if you've enjoyed this content, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel. Until next time, this is Nom Nom, signing out.